I gotta stop, B. I'm not doing all this corny shit no more. I'm done with it. I'm gonna just sue you. I'm not gonna look like a clown no more. Because I gotta defend myself in the algorithm. If you say something about me that's not right, I'm putting a hit on you. I don't want to walk in the courtroom, but I guess I had no choice, and I'll do it.
What's going on now?
I don't know.
Man, things are getting crazy again between Harlem's legends because Mase and Camron are back clowning Dame Dash like never before. Their hit show, It Is What It Is, turned into pure comedy chaos when they decided to roast Dame one more time. And this time, it wasn't about money or business moves, it was about his missing teeth. Yeah, you heard that right. Mase and Cam actually brought in real dentists on live air to talk about what they called the fallen teeth problem, and fans were absolutely losing it. Here's how it all kicked off. Dame Dash did another one of his interviews where he couldn't resist bringing up Mase and Cam again, throwing slick shade at their success. He said they were turning hip-hop into comedy and claimed real Harlem men should focus on serious business instead. But the irony had everyone talking because people ain't focused on Dame's businesses anymore. They're talking about his bitterness. Mase and Cam weren't letting that slide. On their next episode, Mase started it off with, "Here we go again. Mr. Motivation got something to say about us, but can't motivate his own molars." The crowd went wild. Cam jumped right in, laughing, saying, "I'm about to call my dentist live on air because we need to get Harlem's teeth situation back in order." It was straight chaos. The room exploded with laughter, and the internet followed right behind. Within minutes, clips of the roast went viral. Fans couldn't stop quoting Mase and Cam, joking that they turned Dame's interview into a free dental appointment. It was comedy gold.
How's everybody doing today, man?
Yeah, man. How did we get here, man? That's all. Some days I just wake up wondering, how did we get here? That's all I want to ask. How did we get here, man? It's just, I had no idea.
I don't know how to deal with these things because I'm used to violence. I'm used to dealing with things a different way. I'm not used to going to court, but now I am. So that's, I'm not beefing with y'all. I'm putting a hit on you. And that is a lawsuit.
But underneath all those laughs, there's real smoke. This ain't just friendly roasting. It's years of Harlem pride, betrayal, and bruised egos all bubbling back up. Mase, Cam, and Dame used to be the heartbeat of Harlem's culture. Back in the day, you couldn't even mention Harlem without those three names in the same sentence. Mase had the bars and charm, Cam had the hustle and humor, and Dame had the business grind that helped launch Rockefeller into history. But that old Harlem unity been gone for years now. When Cam and Mase linked back up to build It Is What It Is, Dame felt cut out the picture. He watched them blow up, millions of views, sponsors rolling in, fans locked in every episode, while his own interviews stopped making noise. So instead of showing love, Dame slid back into that I built Harlem first talk, trying to remind folks who taught the game. But Harlem ain't buying that anymore. Now Mase and Cam are giving him exactly what he wanted, attention, just not the kind he hoped for. They're cracking jokes and cashing checks while he's catching strays, and honestly, that's the most Harlem thing ever. Turning old beef into viral gold.
Problems is did the lawn man come to cut the grass? Is the pool clean? You know, I don't have these kind of problems, man. My life is easy, man. Beautiful wife, beautiful life, great kids, man. They can have it, man. I'm bowing out.
Cam, stop tearing down your brothers, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, man. Oh, shit. Not to be honest with you, Murder, the thing about it is that you don't know is that you win it too. You just don't pay it no mind. You ain't get caught up about it. They bring you up about.
Now, this whole dentist joke didn't come out of thin air. Mase and Cam know exactly what they're doing. They're pros at mixing comedy with cold-blooded shade. When they said they'd call in professional dentists, it wasn't about fixing teeth. It was about giving a reality check right there on It Is What It Is. They turned jokes into jabs with precision. They even dropped a wild line saying, some people always run in their mouth till their teeth start running too. And the internet went crazy. Everyone knew exactly who they were talking about. Dame Dash been on a non-stop press tour lately, showing up on random YouTube channels and small podcasts, constantly bringing up Mase and Cam like he's trying to stay in the mix by using their names. He always preaches about ownership, culture, and integrity, but fans say it sounds less like wisdom and more like bitterness now. It's like he's stuck in the Rockefeller days while the rest of the world's moved on. That's why people find it so ironic, because while Dame keeps rewinding the past, Mase and Cam are busy creating something fresh and powerful. Their show ain't just random gossip. It's Harlem spirit mixed with today's game. They blend street talk, sports talk, and hip-hop realness all in one place. It's raw, it's authentic, and it's entertaining as hell, and that's exactly what burns Dame the most. The fact that they're shining without needing him.
Don't tear me down. Don't tear Mase down. And you know what I'm talking about.
They bring you up about twice a month, you just don't hear it. You just ain't paying no mind. You too high for them for their voice to reach you, but you definitely in it.
I need you to stop doing that, man. I need you to stop beefing with everybody black. Go with somebody white.
We're very entertaining, but we also want to be informative. So today I brought in 2 of Las Vegas' finest dentists. These ladies are the best dentists in the state of Nevada. That's why I brought them on the show. I wanted to start off asking questions, but my man Sin City wanted to lead off.
Oh, so I'm starting to see people lose teeth. Is it because of the
Sorry.
Are we missing the jokes?
No, but we know niggas who teeth just be falling out. So I don't
They
know
just falling out of their mouth.
Okay, let's talk about
They
that.
didn't even have like trauma. Like they're not.
No, they're in the middle of a conversation and then they be like, yo.
It's a plastic tooth. Okay.
On the show, Cam cracked a joke that had everybody screaming. He said, Dame gotta chill, man. He talking about us like we owe him something. Bro, we gave you decades of loyalty. All you gave us was dental inspiration. The whole room lost it. Then Mase followed up smooth but sharp saying, we love him, but he gotta stop talking down on Harlem legends when we the ones keeping Harlem alive. That's when it hit people. Behind all the laughter was straight truth. The internet went absolutely wild. Memes flooded every corner. People photoshopped Dame with shiny gold grills. Others edited clips of Mase and Cam holding dentist tools like they were doing emergency work. Some fans even said Mase and Cam turned a diss into a dentist visit. Pure legendary behavior. But beyond the jokes, this whole thing showed how Harlem really moves. Harlem don't do quiet beefs. They do stylish ones, the kind where even the insults got rhythm and flavor. Mase and Cam been mastering that for years. When they roast, it ain't petty. It's poetry with punchlines that sting and truth that cuts deep. And the funny part, Dame walked right into it. The more he talks, the more content they stack up. The more serious he gets, the funnier they sound.
That's what I'm saying, literally.
Okay. So then they need to start looking at implants.
Okay.
Right? So if we're talking about their stuff is falling out.
Seriously, like.
Sorry, I don't want to laugh.
No, we don't want to have
I don't wanna-
Nah, it's okay.
No, what I'm saying is, we don't want y'all to miss that we're just laughing because it's not y'all. It's a few people in mid-conversation.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, God.
And they try to, so that's why we.
Here's the problem is that the best treatment for missing teeth is implants. Unfortunately, a lot of people cannot
They're
afford it.
expensive.
That's Harlem karma in motion. Loud mouths get louder echoes, and when those echoes come from Mase and Cam, that's pure entertainment gold. But let's be real. This ain't just about missing teeth or viral jokes. This is Harlem ego at its peak. Dame Dash still sees himself as the boss he was in the Rockefeller days. That loud, fearless hustler who used to check billionaires in boardrooms. But that old Dame Dash energy just don't hit the same anymore. Not when you're going up against 2 guys who turned drama into content and chemistry into a business. Mase and Cam don't even gotta raise their voices now. They just let the jokes land like punches. And the best part, they keep it slick and classy while doing it. Cam hit the crowd with a line that had everyone hollering. He said, we not beefing with nobody, we just reporting the truth. And if the truth hurt, maybe get some Novocaine. The room exploded. Mase laughed so hard he had to wipe tears off his face. That's the beauty of it. They're not trying to fight Dame. They're reminding him that his time running the Harlem spotlight is done. For years, Dame moved like he was the only Harlem voice that mattered. He built that whole culture vulture narrative and crowned himself the last real boss.
So when your teeth or dentures is like infected, it could cause something like with the brain?
Yeah.
Yes, oral infections like the bacteria that can travel throughout your mouth, and like chronic inflammation. I mean, like that is the root cause of all disease.
You know what? That explains a lot. That explains a lot. Niggas could lose their mind, basically.
It's progressive, and they're, hey!
Yeah, your mind.
Honestly,
I start bugging out.
Yeah.
Get out of here, man. Sucker.
But Harlem outgrew that mindset. The new Harlem wave is all about evolution. Mase and Cam showing you can mix business with jokes, realness with entertainment, and still make millions without yelling about it. Then Mase dropped a serious gem right after the laughter faded. He said, "We don't hate Dame. We just don't like how he keeps trying to tear Harlem down while saying he built it up." That one line hit different, funny but real at the same time. And that statement hit deep because no matter how hilarious the roast was, there's real disappointment sitting underneath it. These were brothers once. Now they can barely look each other in the eye. But fans already made their choice, and it's loud and clear. The internet crowned Mase and Cam as Harlem's new kings. Not for rapping this time, but for running the culture straight from their seats like bosses. And the numbers speak louder than any argument. Their show racks up millions of views every single episode, while Dame's interviews barely scratch the surface.
So people will have like a perfect smile, but don't realize the bone underneath of it is actually deteriorating.
That's why you're talking to someone mid-conversation. It could just come out like,
You are a black of what color there?
Yeah. How, what's the time limit, or how many days you think somebody has to go without brushing their teeth till they start losing shit?
What?
Being that y'all in y'all field or whatever, I know y'all not supposed to judge or anything. Like you said, you got family members, they got dentists, but do y'all look at that as like the broken teeth as far as dentures, and the veneers is like a class up?
I feel like everybody should experience being broke because you realize so much more. Like
in the Bible, the closest person to Jesus killed them. It always happens.
When you gotta talk like this because you don't want your dentures to fall out, like you biting down.
I just feel like there's some things I need to say today.
Still, Dame tried to clap back. He hopped on Instagram Live saying, "They're using my name for views. They should thank me for teaching them how to talk like bosses." But fans weren't buying it for a second. The comment section went crazy. People wrote, "Nah, they thanking you for the dental inspiration, big bro." And "You taught them business, but they taught you hygiene." It was ruthless. Every time Dame tries to call them out, they flip it into comedy gold, and that same joke keeps paying their bills. That's Harlem hustle at its finest. Now it's clear, this whole thing's turned into a full-blown Harlem soap opera. Every time Dame Dash opens his mouth, Mase and Cam turn it into a viral moment. And every time they roast him, the internet eats it up like clockwork. But behind all that clowning lies something real, a shift in Harlem power. That old school boss mentality Dame built his name on just doesn't hit anymore. These days, it's all about connection, laughter, and staying real with the culture. And that's exactly what Mase and Cam have mastered, turning Harlem's old drama into fresh entertainment. On their latest episode, they doubled down again, joking that they scheduled Dame's next dentist visit for the culture. The whole room broke down laughing. Then Mase hit the line that shut it down. "We gotta protect Harlem's smiles. Can't have our legends chewing on the past forever."
Son, do you have dentures?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I just know a lot of people that do.
Oh, okay.
You know.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you. The questions he's asking is stuff that we have witnessed in the last few months. So his questions are really all legit. Like it's stuff that we've been watching.
no, that's good.
Yeah.
I have things that I want to say, and I think I want to talk clearly, so I'm not going to sit here and grit my teeth all day.
It doesn't fit, and it's moving around when they're talking and chewing, so they have to stay closed.
I don't care. Call that.
Cam followed up smooth, saying, "It's all love, but we fixing the foundation one tooth at a time." The studio went crazy, and fans online couldn't get enough of it. But here's the truth. Mase and Cam ain't just cracking jokes, they're taking back the narrative.
I wanted to share something I thought that the viewers might really be, if you have a male audience, like gum disease, oral infections actually associated with erectile dysfunction.
Wow.
That's my hitter, the little lesbian.
All right, ladies, thank you so much. This was very informative, very educational.
Thank you. Well,
I didn't know that when your teeth ain't right, that you start losing your mind. You know, yeah, made a lot of sense. Yeah, man.
Yo, I got
My bad, sorry.
For years, Dame used his loud voice to shape Harlem history, always calling himself the teacher, the leader, the boss. But now the tables have turned. The students became the teachers, showing the world how to win with humor instead of hostility. Fans are calling it straight up poetic justice. Dame spent years preaching ownership, but Mase and Cam are the ones actually living it. They own their content, their brand, and their voices. They're doing everything Dame talked about, just without the bitterness dragging them down. That's why people love them. They're Harlem's evolution, proof that real growth don't gotta come with anger. Still, this saga's far from done. You know Dame, he might clap back again. He always does. But at this point, every word out his mouth just becomes new fuel, for it is what it is. Another viral clip, another round of laughs, another payday. If he keeps going, Mase and Cam might just open a Harlem Dental Fund next.
I used to run up in offices and fight. I could have just sued them. And that's what I should have did. But lawyers make it seem like it's so laborious and so expensive. And you don't want to walk in a building full of cops. You just don't. I don't want to walk in the courtroom. But I guess I had no choice. So I'll do it.
this $300 million lawsuit. Did he try to shake you down for like $1 million or $2 million? Like that was for real?
Yeah, so
$1 million?
Yeah, so he put up the lawsuit online, and then I sent it to my lawyer. I'm like, just in case, I don't care, because it was a digital paper trail, and I was like, whatever, I'm not tripping on the lawsuit. If I got to go to court and countersue, that's what I do. I don't want to do that. So Daniel was like, I ain't even want to tell you this. Dame said if you just give him $1 million, he'll forget about the whole thing. I was like, no. I'm not giving $1 million for make what go away? A snap battle? But then 2 days later or a day later after that, that's when I seen his post saying, let's all work together, let's be cool, yada, yada.
What we doing? Beefing? Let's bring it back together, let's all get money. Put everything to the side, man. Nobody got killed.
2 days before that, he did say give him $1 million and it could all go away. This whole started with Dame and 50. Dame is beefing with 50 Cent on the internet. I bump into 50 Cent. 50 Cent sees me and be like, Killer, what's up? Getting some money. You know, oh, nigga, what you used to do back in the days, pat in the pocket, you getting that money? Cool. Me and 50 good. We ain't got no problem. Dame calls me and says, yo, I seen 50. How you gonna let him pap you up? This is verbatim what Dame said. I'm telling the audience verbatim. Yo, I seen 50, you and 50, how you gonna let them pap your pockets? That ain't Harlem.
Harlem niggas don't do the Pat Pat Club. When you see niggas from Harlem, just give them a pound.
You down with the Pat Pat Club?
We not in the Pat Pat Club.
How you down with the Pat Pat Club, letting niggas pat your pockets?
Yo, why he giving you the Pat Pat?
I said, Dame, you crazy, whatever, man. However you want to say it's crazy, man. He says, me and 50 going through something on the internet right now. You mind if I bring that up and say that he was patting your pockets? I say, Dame, I don't give a f. Now, mind you, pause this story right there. If you gonna say something about 50 cents, what are you calling me for to get my okay if you're beefing with 50 cents? You shouldn't even have to call me about that if you're gonna be talking about 50 cents. Dame gets on the blog and says, yeah, and this nigga Cam let 50 Cent smack him on the ass.
So yeah, Mase and Camron clowned Dame Dash again, but this time it hit deeper than just laughs. It was symbolic, to shade into pure comedy gold, turning tension into entertainment and making the entire internet crack up while doing it. What started as drama turned into a real lesson. You can't outtalk two legends who built their whole lane on charisma, timing, and truth. In the end, Mase and Cam are proving that winning don't gotta come with rage. Sometimes you just smile, crack a joke, and let your success do all the talking. Meanwhile, Dame keeps running interviews and they keep running the numbers up. Simple as that, man. So who really took the L here? You tell me in the comments. Drop your thoughts, hit that like, and make sure you subscribe for more real talk, wild laughter, and straight Harlem heat. Only on Verse Alert, where the culture never sleeps.